Holy shit. We're going back to the desert, boys. Oh my god, we're going back to the desert, boys. Holy shit. Is that a new faction? That's a new faction! Oh my god. Bruh. Oh my, Tunisian invasion. Free Steam bonuses, bro. Oh, I guess I'm buying it on Steam now. Ladies and gentlemen, it brings me great pleasure to announce to everybody Chivalry 2's biggest update yet. Coming on June 12th of 2022, Chivalry 2 will be released on Steam, and with that, the biggest content update yet. The TENOSIAN invasion.
TENOSIAN.
Patch 2.5 brings warriors to a new theater of war, the TENOSIAN faction, and 2 new huge objective maps. Oh, and 2 more team deathmatch maps. Yes. And more. Ride war on horseback. Yes, my babies. We're getting to ride horses finally. Yes. Console players can now join players on all platforms with the new console server browser. Okay, whatever, should have been there from the get-go, but a welcomed update for sure. That is super freaking exciting. That looks like a Sidamar to me. A curved sword. I hope we get new weapons, dude. That's gonna be so exciting. Okay, anyways, PC Gamer has a little review. I guess they got to play a bit of it, so let's go check that out. Chivalry 2 gallops onto Steam this June with new maps and mounted combat. Boom! That's so huge, dude. The Charge of Wardenglade is a horse-themed team deathmatch map, but mounted combat also features in the update's 3 other new maps. Yes! And will be incorporated into versions of Chivalry 2's existing maps over time. So they're going to slowly add the horses to many of the maps. I guess like some of the maps are really tight, so I don't know how they're going to add horses to it, but maybe at like certain stages you'll have horses, and you probably won't have a horse the entire match is what I'm saying. Okay, let's see. During my preview, I enjoyed throwing javelins both from the back of a horse and from the ground at mounted enemies. There's nothing like hitting a fast-moving target with a slow-moving projectile. You betcha, I believe it, bro. Melee weapons on horseback work like they do on the ground, but with some new considerations. You've got the same 3 basic swings, left, right, up, down, stab, but the special attacks for a few weapons have been modified to work on a saddle. Oh boy! And you have to aim to either side of your horse, ideally without stabbing your poor steed in the neck. Horses have their own health bars. Okay, so we now know that horses have their own health. Some of the weapons can be used with a special attack, and you swing from the left and the right. I mean, that's pretty obvious, but okay. It's a little easier to treat someone's head like a polo ball if you're equipped with a longer weapon, obviously. And the faster you're moving relative to your target, the more damage you do. Oh, the UI has been tweaked to show this multiplier. So the faster you're moving on your horse, the more powerful your attack will be. That makes sense. Plus, when you're moving at a gallop, you can knock enemies down by running through them. One of the funniest things that happened to me during my session was when I successfully blocked a rider's sword attack, which causes the words "block success" to appear on the screen, and then 1 millisecond later got bodied by his horse. So that my success looked like to me being launched into a wall. Okay, so wow, that's cool. So even if you block an attack and you get hit by the horse, you go flying. I got it. Defensive structures that sometimes felt pointless, like those spike traps I'm assuming he's talking about, are more interesting with cavalry in play as they can reroute horses or stop them. Okay. Jousting is also represented during these charges, which can be joined in the new objective maps by being among the first on your team to react to a key prompt. Wow, so at the beginning of the match, whoever has a faster computer and internet connection, if they press K, I'm assuming is gonna get on a horse. Gotcha. Unique new weapons, which can be couched or cooched. I don't know how to say that word, but that's basically when they lift their javelin up ready to stab someone on horseback. Lowered and aimed the way you expect dueling knights to use them. Mounted enemies are thrown from their horses when struck, just like in the movies. Oh, it's gonna be so fun. Ground infantry, meanwhile, should get used to ducking. Lances break after 3 hits, a restriction which suggests that they've been effective in the right hands. Okay. This guy doesn't know that lances have been in the game since launch. Okay, let's look at the new helmets that we're getting for the Steam version. So right away it's going to say unlock for free, follow the Steam Chivalry 2 community. Unlock for free, follow the Chivalry 2 Steam community. I don't know if that means you have to own this on Steam and then follow the Chivalry 2 Steam community, or you just have to have a Steam account and then follow the Chivalry 2 Steam community. I have no idea, but we're going to get, for the new faction, TENOSIAN, we're going to get a beard helm. I think that looks absolutely badass. It looks like it goes on like a desert warrior. You know what I'm saying? Some sort of Arabic chic looking attire there. I love it. Moving on to the Agatha Lion helm. Looks more like a jaguar, my guy, but looks badass and fantasy as heck. I love it. The Mason Eagle helm. It looks like a plague helmet. I love me a plague helmet. That's what I'm going to call that. That looks amazing. I'm definitely getting that one. And for all the Chivalry 1 owners, if you own a copy of Chivalry 1, you're going to get this free horn helmet. It doesn't say which faction it goes on, so I'm assuming it goes on every faction. And looks like the weirdest medieval helmet you would ever see ever. It's got these like weird goat horns. It's got, I don't know, what is that, an old man grinning or something? And he's got these engineer science goggles on. I don't know, that looks goofy as hell, but I want it. I'm getting that. That's all the information that I have for you today. I'm definitely going to be picking up another copy of Chivalry 2 on Steam just for those pretty little helmets. This is going to be one of the biggest Chivalry 2 updates that we've ever had. Not only for the new map and horses, but simply just to have the console players in our matches with us in the dual servers. The fact that it's going to be on Steam means we're going to get a huge influx of Chivalry 2 players into the community that will hopefully stick around. Because we all know there's nothing like joining a game when there's already veterans in it, and it's going to, you know, people will get salty. But that's just how it goes. If I receive any information on this update, I will post a video letting you guys know what's up before it happens. Thank you all, me lords and me ladies, for watching the video, and I'll catch you guys on the battlefield. Peace.